do you got, like, Requiem of a
There we go.
Dream?
All right. It's being weird. All right. Welcome as we find ourselves near the bowels of eternity. The little Dolus kids are running about. As I've been trying to understand what the next step should be as our heroes think about going back to the Deadlands and finishing the last bit as they have Ezreal's still in the cage. See precisely what they'd like to do. And with that, we had cast a gate spell. And so strange portal had opened. You saw young, looking about 21-year-old, white-skinned girl plop out with seeming splotches of red on her face. What would you like to do?
Kira, I'm so sorry. Cure wounds.
Do you guys have an abduction kink?
Yes. And you will get... I don't know if you're hurt, but... If she is hurt, she will receive 38... 43. Okay.
Somebody need Go Puff that badly?
Last time I saw you, you tried to abduct me from my home. I got a new home. You abduct me to a weird time-old plane thing. Leave me there. I have to get home. I get home. You abduct me again.
I do apologize. I was under the impression that you were in the collapsing highly dangerous tower. You see.
Unlike certain dumbasses, I have escape plans.
Well, you could step back out if you wish. This lasts for another 12 seconds.
I'd assume I was brought to a tower for some random ass reason, and you would like something from me? Seems to be how our encounters go.
Actually, I just wanted to get you here to make sure you're okay. But if you do have information that you're willing to help us with, how could I easily refuse on the behalf of the Rasgard?
What do you want to know about?
Hold on, quick huddle.
Seriously?
Yes.
Not like I got anywhere to be.
Okay, so is there anything we want to know about? She's pretty connected to most, like, the world.
Who's your friend, Nylumia?
You met her.
Yeah, when you ripped open a portal by going into your boyfriend's mind.
Yep, you tried to be invisible, and she saw you and grabbed you by the neck.
No, that was Derek.
Oh, that was Derek. That's right. You tried to distract for Derek. If you remember, Shiny.
I remember, but Shiny doesn't fucking remember.
Accurate.
He was preoccupied with his husband's head splitting open.
Yeah.
You guys aren't even married yet. You're still falling in love. But yeah, you remember Kira? She helped us, meet Hope and meet everybody and assemble this, like, robot and that one person that had, like, that really cool, powerful magic.
Shiny will bow at the waist. Well, it's nice to meet you again, Kira.
Am I expected to bow? Because I don't really do that.
No.
Good.
But while you're here, since we've done you a disservice by abducting you, we'll have to make sure that you have the Admiral's quarters, the stateroom.
I am not staying that long.
Why and how were you there, Kira?
Well, I'm assuming you finally figured out Az is not a good guy.
Yeah,
Took me a while, but yeah.
Define good though. He's pretty good at magic.
Yes and no. He's good at stealing it, which would be why I was there. He had some divine wish to become, like, so fucking powerful. He was trying to seep power from me and my god.
Who's your god?
Do I answer this? Origin.
I thought he was trying to sap power from Vecna.
Well, that too. But I mean, if you're going to try to seep power, you should probably go for the greatest one on the plane.
who did you say your god was?
Origin.
Have I heard of
Nalumia?
Origin?
Yeah.
No.
Let's just say.
Have there been any whispers about a new god named Origin in the Feywild over the last couple of years at all?
No, there wouldn't have been.
That's something I would definitely like to return to. But bringing up Az brings up a good point because he has a brother / son. I'm not really sure on what Amnon is.
He had a brother. Said brother died. He decided to soul siphon that brother back. So brother son pretty much covers it.
So what exactly or who is Amnon in the dynasty?
Well, he's in the dynasty. What Az is in,
He's a fraud.
Yeah, they're mirrors of each other. One
He's
with
a fern.
Italian, one with,
So you're saying he's a fern?
no.
I said fraud, but sure.
No, a fern. Like when you put an agent inside of a place and let it do their thing until you're ready to activate it.
More like if
A mole?
Azrael split himself into two and placed one of his halves in the Empire, and then his other half he had to change the name of because he can't have two Azraels and put him in the dynasty.
Exactly. In the same position, just
Yeah.
opposite courts.
Connected to the same higher up.
And you wonder why all of Az's plans go so well.
Does mean we have to kill Amnon?
I mean,
Likely.
that is up to you.
We could.
I mean, technically, Serena doesn't need another heart, right? And
Exactly.
yeah.
it is Azrael's heart, technically, so I guess it would fall under the same. Oh, Kira, meet Tharna. Tharna, Kira.
Hello.
Hello.
Tharna, do you know who the Origin is?
What? No?
Do you know? No? Okay.
You're
When you
not
say
going to
you
find
are a
many
cleric,
people who do.
Just
Right, but I mean, I know the Raven Queen. I don't know any other gods. Like, who cares?
Hmm.
Exactly.
Like, you don't have feathers and you don't like bird skulls. What do I care?
Mind me not to introduce you to Cooley Bird.
Also, not that I'm like particularly partial or a worshiper or anything like that, but I mean, I feel like the god of all magic is probably up there.
If
And he
it
seemed pretty
wasn't
chill.
on another plane behind a gate, I really don't understand your gods.
And you were
Not really
screaming-
my god. He's more of a very highly respected acquaintance.
You had a question, Laren?
If your god walk on this side of the Divine Gate, have they been aware of disturbances with respect to said gate?
While my God is not bound by the Divine Gate, you could say neither of us are from around here.
So where are you from?
Taldore?
The planet of origin.
So your god is a planet. Okay.
No. The planet was named after my god.
You could have just said yes and spared me a headache, but sure, okay. Are you from? You're from God Planet, Planet God, God Planet.
Sure.
Okay.
Why are you here?
I believe I covered this the last time we met when I said my world is dead.
I wasn't there for that.
I've never met you.
All right, valid.
Okay, well, if your god's so powerful, why is your planet dead?
Because, like this planet, there were multiple gods, and some of them were dicks.
Sounds like you
Most
could have
of
used
them
a
were.
Divine Gate.
You have the right to smack him, as Nylamia smacks, backs up.
Not worth my energy.
So what's your purpose here?
My purpose? Why do I have to have a purpose?
She's a refugee.
Oh, I thought everyone wants something.
My god is alive. My crew is alive. I think I'm good. Now, granted, if I could get both sides of the idiots to stop fighting and stay out of my business, I would take that too.
Wait, why are they interested in your business? Just because they're trying to siphon your god? That's it?
I mean, when you have a temple to a god who is not, accepted, and said temple may or may not be able to give planar and further travel, they get a little pissy.
Where's your temple located?
Wherever it needs to be. I
Can I
believe
visit
one
it?
of you died in one of my temples. What's his name? Lakash.
Oh, I remember that time. That was your temple?
Part of it.
You have some interesting goop there.
Well, yes.
You said two parties are fighting over access to your temple?
Not necessarily my temple. More likely the power of a god on this side of the plane.
Who are those
That would
two
be,
parties?
the two main powers, You gotta have the duality, and then you gotta have the empire.
So wait, if your god's not behind the gate, why doesn't your god just smite them?
Because that's none of his business. He doesn't care about such petty ass things.
Understandable.
Kind of tracks for divine powers.
He doesn't care that someone's trying to steal his power and could possibly do it?
They'd have to get through me first, and somehow they just haven't yet.
Well, weren't you just captured?
No, you gated me. If I wanted to leave, I would have already been gone. If I wanted you dead.
No, he means in
Probably
the
right.
tower. Didn't Azrael capture you?
No, they brought me there. They
Mm.
didn't get to do much else, did they?
Because we stopped them?
Yes.
So you went there willingly?
No, I mean, I can be taken places willingly. Not by that asshole Derek that used to run with you.
So, in a sense, you were captured and brought there.
Captured would imply that I didn't have all of my abilities.
Can I make an insight check?
I don't think. That
Yeah,
that's
I'm
actually
gonna
the,
get on that too.
Yeah.
I don't think
go
that's actually the definition of captured.
ahead.
Oh, it was almost a crit, but an 11.
Has it been 8 hours since before the fight?
I don't think a full 8 hours.
Cool. Foresight still up.
I think it would have been 12.
Insight not good. That's also an 11.
With an 11, I would say you probably she's at the same level as you guys. And has a crew that's the same.
So why didn't you just use some of your power that you still had and leave? Like you could have
did.
left them.
I was there. You guys left. I left. I went home. You brought me here.
Why didn't you say anything? Or help us?
Weren't you like
Because
a
it was
vulnerable
already dead
vessel?
when you did it.
What? Oh.
I was coming out as you were sucking a soul into a little, I don't know, cage.
That's a pretty neat trick, isn't it?
That is a beautiful trick. I like mine a little fresher, though.
Well, I'm gonna go find a nice view and not talk to anyone for a while. Atlantic
That's
just
good.
turns
Am
around
I-
to him.
Ready to go then?
Yeah, I suppose. It was nice seeing you again.
Great. Next time, call and I'll come to you, and you won't have to abduct anyone.
That takes the fun out of it. Bye.
Hey, if you see a talking bear on your way out, can you let them know to come to the throne room?
I'm in Marquette, not Nicodranus. But why don't you send them a message or abduct them? Bye. Big old plane or gate opens, blood pouring out, and she's gone.
Oh, Lauren, I forgot to mention she knows a high level blood magic.
Oh,
That's where I learned it from, actually, I guess, with one of her temples. Or her god's temples? That's very
Okay,
interesting.
that's great, but who's gonna clean up all this blood on the floor now?
Your servants, duh.
all right. I believe, Threna, you need a lot of rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's get you to rest.
She wasn't talking about the first world, was she? Laren?
What did you say? The first world?
Yeah.
You think her god is from there?
Well, she said origin.
That would click.
We heard something about the first world and the dragon from there, apparently. We'll have to figure that out.
Was that the Radiant Dragon? Or a different dragon?
No, a ruby dragon whose shard maintains the divine gate. We have to get that out, though, for friend.
Hmm. It's, yeah, it's a weird story that they tell you in Raven's Crest.
They tell that story at the Raven Queen's temples.
Well, not about your dragon thing for the gate. No, about the first world.
So I know I've definitely heard this story before because it's so familiar to me, but just for those people, and he points, he nods over at Warden. Just for those of us who don't know what it is, why don't you tell us?
Oh. Well, there's a lot of little stories they'll say, but it kind of goes to Tiamat and Bahamut created the first world. And then populated it with their children. And then all the other gods began, I guess, like invading Corellin and all of them, and brought their own people, made their own people there, like used it as like this weird cooking pot or whatever. And then Tiamat tried to defend it. They basically all got mad at her, so they threw her in prison. And then it became overrun with all the races and all the people. And eventually Tiamat escaped, and her fury fueled all the dragons to go through and try to kill all the invasive species until the world was destroyed. And it shattered. Along with it, Tiamat and Bahamut's firstborn. And that went throughout all, and part of the chaos that first made Exandria was from that shard, one of the shards of the world.
And back in Corellin's temple, or their sunken temple, we ran into this bug, do you recall, in this demi-plane, and we talked to this amethyst worm, Elisilisos, and they were pretty set on finding that shard and taking it.
I remember that.
They're looking for a piece that first formed Exandria.
Well, seems to be that case now.
Do you think Kira would probably know where a piece like that would be?
Suppose we should have asked her before she left.
The only lead we got was it's somewhere near the Divine Gate. Fused into the Divine Gate? Made to the Divine Gate? Something like that.
Well, I think that's something that's on our later plates. And hey, once we do decide to go looking for it, we know who exactly to ask. For
Yeah,
now,
we'll just gate her again. I'm sure she won't mind.
yeah. But for now, we should definitely start thinking about the fact that who might have just invited Azrael back to the Deadlands.
Well, killing is still not out of the question, Illumia.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how much they share their memories.
If they don't, are you willing to spare them?
I don't know yet.
I'm just saying that heart is right there.
I mean, if they were out of the way, I would definitely rise up in the position.
Additional bonus.
You do see a little fire flames from in Nailumi's eyes from that persona that she had for a minute stayed. So I guess there is that.
I suppose we'll talk to them and we'll see.
Well, maybe we should all get some rest. Drena definitely needs it.
Oh, she could have my room. I don't sleep anyways.
Nailumi pulls all the pillows out and makes a giant pillow bed in the main foyer and falls asleep.
Is this
Sure.
a mansion or is this the bow?
I think they're in the bow.
Oh, I don't have another mention.
Okay.
I still
Alright.
find all the pillows and do it.
She goes, okay, and just kind of falls
There are
face down,
There-
but kind of starts to go up.
guest rooms on the 4th floor, folks. You don't.
That's cool. I used to own this place. I'll sleep wherever I want.
Sure,
Oh.
Granny.
I'll dimension Northrena to Laren's guest room.
Shiny will motion to some attendant, and could you get a message to? Oh wow, I'm totally blanking on her bear's name.
Peaches!
Peaches.
Peaches. Could you get a message to Peaches and ask them to come to court tomorrow?
I mean, I get a message, but let's see here. Hey, look, it appears I have a standing note that all appointments must be made 1 quarter in advance.
I think this would be an exception.
I mean, I'll let them know.
You know what? Let them know their king is calling.
Would you like to send them a message, Shiny? I can give you the spell.
Sure.
Okay. Now let me flash over to you, takes the mote of magic, and hands you a little, looks like a little cell phone that you can call on. Here you go.
And he opens it up. I mean, to him, it's just like a funky looking stone of sending stone. Hello, Peaches. I understand your appointment book is backed up a couple of quarters, but it would be a great pleasure for your king to see you tomorrow at court.
Tomorrow or right now?
This thing only works once, right?
Knock, knock, knock.
Well, I'm glad. Let her in. Let Peaches in.
Oh, yes. Open the door.
Well, it's good to see you all.
It's great to see you as well, Peaches. I'm so honored that you were able to fit us into your schedule today.
Well, when the king asks so nicely.
Of course. By the way, this is our new friend Warden. Warden, this is Peaches. Our
I think we've met before.
You've
met?
met.
oh, jeez. All right. Well,
I don't think Galanthor's met
Boy,
Peaches.
he looks half dead.
Elanthro left.
Never mind.
He's sitting like on a branch somewhere, just like zoned out.
In any case, I wanted to speak with you. I just wanted to get an update on how the economy of the summer court is going.
Well, peaches are all the rage. There's about people who have coins.
Sorry, you cut out there.
There's a couple million people who have your coin.
Okay.
That's a lot of people to evacuate, but you can handle that. Other than that,
Well, you put a gate spell in all of these coins, right?
yeah, for you to get them. They
Okay.
can't do it themselves.
Right. I was just checking to make sure that's what we did. Great, excellent. And have you made any entreaties with the other courts? Actually, that comes to mind, when we came back to the Feywild, we happened upon this new realm called the Feydark that seems to be butting up right against us here.
Yeah.
Have you had any experience with them?
They're pretty chill if you don't throw around titles. I mean, if you're going to be like, I'm the king, they get pissy.
Well, they have some kind of lord, right, of ravens and mice.
Right. But they don't like throw their titles around.
Okay. What, do you know anything else about this lord?
He likes dark things. He really likes tricks. What else do I know? That was at you, DM.
About who?
The court of the... Yeah.
The lord of the court of ravens and mice.
Yeah, mostly, I guess, the trickery.
Oh, lot of trickery. I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, like the biggest thing at the Peaches window is, and this is within all the kingdoms of the Shadow of the Feydark, is that they enforce an exchange rate to their own currency.
It is true. They do not like your coins. Well, any of theirs. She starts digging through 8 million different bags.
Wait, but what's the conversion? Surely it can't be that off.
Really kind of evil because, things don't really use money. That's kind of like a new thing. They're really, yeah, here's the coins they use.
This particular one you can see, like, kind of looks, on it seems to have, like, the strange, like, aardvark, as well as, like, a raven and a mouse, like, leaning against each other on the other side.
Now, Peaches, I'm sure you've had these coins checked out. Any magic spells hiding inside these things?
Not these ones. I don't know if any others have things.
He's going to compare the Summer Court coin to this coin.
Alright.
Ours are much better, Peaches.
I agree.
Well, is there anything else I need to know, Peaches, since I've been away?
The Dream Court has a dragon.
Just chilling in the Dream Court?
Oh no, they're pretty cool. They're artificial. Just
Let's-
like me.
Speaking of the Dream Court, have we heard anything more from Sayori?
Strictly on the you didn't hear this from me. They may or may not have been sucked into this weird world where they don't die, they just become a different version of themselves.
Well,
I
that sounds-
think they finally got out of there.
Oh, well, that sounds like a fun little adventure. I'm sure they were very happy. Oh,
There's a lot of death, kind of, not really. Just you become a different version of yourself.
I mean, I've had that little bit of experience with that.
Yeah, but I mean, every week you die and you become a new Kelly. I'm a new person.
What kills them?
Well, one was a giraffe,
Oh,
couple little robots. They don't like to be called that. Then I think the Lady of Pain.
I'm sorry, the who?
Lady of Pain.
She sounds lovely.
She's not. She's the one holding them there.
Well, that'll be something interesting to have to research. Make sure I don't know, perhaps there's a treaty to be made with this Lady of Pain.
I think that's a good idea. That's not good. You can leave her where she is.
Okay, Peaches, if you think she wouldn't make a good ally.
I think it's in the title.
You what?
I think it's kind of obvious in her title
Oh.
of Pain.
Well, I mean, a lot of people give themselves really ostentatious titles.
It's well deserved.
Okay. And okay, great. Well, Peaches, it was a pleasure seeing you. You've done a good job.
Okay. Bye.
Shiny will, like, before going to bed or whatever, he'll stay up a little bit later trying to get as much that's been happening in the summer court while he's away. Like, how many refugees, have they been building any settlements, have there been any problems around the borders, how many new people have shown up, do any of these new people have any new information about what's happening in the Dwendalian Empire?
What are you trying to get? Are you trying to get your court?
Yeah, just an update, basically.
Most of their stuff isn't as so I think what you start to realize is that there's several like time frames going on. So while 5 years passed on one end, the ones that are like more to you are still in keen with your time.
Okay.
And so they're more like, yeah, and like they kind of chose for it to not pass the same for them. And because otherwise they would be out of sync and they'd be looking into it 5 years differently. And so they are, as they do, go, report would be, there is still persecution from what I understand. Though we did get information of there being a large hiccup in something that occurred, getting various reports from our spies about it. Just that a lot of the prisoners are now being transferred to various places around both Dwendal and within the Rexentrim, and some talk of them being shipped to different places within the Empire.
And no indication what that hiccup was?
No, not right now. We just all we got was that there was just a lot of movement very quickly.
How many new folks have showed up? How many new refugees have we taken?
Let's say about 50.
Make sure they settle in. And the settlements, how are they coming along?
Yeah, they look and they have been working and they're getting better.
Okay. Excellent. And with that update, Shiny will head to the master chambers on the 5th floor.
Anything else?
Oh, there is one thing. Lauren still has the little cage of Azrael's soul still. She wants to ask some questions once Threna is resting.
Once she's done resting?
No, she's when she's asleep and whatnot.
Okay.
she'll,
Trina just passed out. She's just
Yeah, Lauren's just hanging upside down from the ceiling, and she's going to ask Azrael some questions.
oh.
How many Azraels are still alive?
I get talks. Is it? Are they compelled to answer truthfully, or
Yeah, they're compelled to answer truthfully, but they can be cryptic, depending.
okay. Say the last groan serves King Dwendal.
Okay. Second question: is Archmage Amnon the Kryn dynasty loyal to the Kryn?
He's as loyal as long as it works with the plan. It would do no good to lose such a connection to the broken pieces.
Does Amnon the Kryn dynasty share Azrael's memories?
No. His memories are his own.
Where did you gain knowledge on how to perform the ritual?
So much work, years of research into how gods had children, replicating the process, getting information of the ruins of Mlor and Atharis and their child. So much research, so much work with the Cray.
Okay. So we are aware that actually Azrael has been to Raven's Crest in Vasselheim. So Laren would like to channel his soul and look scry on the temple. The goal is to see how they're potentially reacting to a very important relic missing and the kid of their high priestess, maybe.
Okay. Or then, so that's the location.
Yeah, Raven's Crest in Vasselheim.
Yeah, I would say that is protected from such things.
I see. Oh, yep. 5 uses, 1 left, so his soul is not freed. Magic's done.
What?
That is done. 5 uses.
Okay, and so the soul's gone.
No. I saved 1. There's 6 total.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Still have to give it to Lanzo's patron.
All right, then what else? That it? Then you can all go down for your long rest. Or is there going to be a party?
We are sleeping.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, then after this information, you're able to finally get some good rest. The powers of fairy reinvigorating all of you. And you wake to golden lights outside your windows as a large platoon of sprites and tiny fairies swimming about, protecting the slumbering Summer King. To awaken, what would like to be the next?
Oh, what's our next plan?
Oh, we have to go talk to the dark. Is the Lancelor here somewhere?
I think you both sleep outside on a tree.
Yeah, Alanthor has not approached a gathering table. Probably because either he's still sitting out on a branch or he doesn't know where you guys are meeting.
Lanthor, you get a sending in your head. Are you awake? Probably going to be heading back soon to go deal with your patron.
I'm always awake. I'll see you back where we landed.
How would we go all the way back there?
By that I mean like when we got to like the foyer. And he'll go.
Shiny will still be in bed with Mars, and it's been Mars. You got to tell me everything. What you've been doing. He was like, nope.
Whoa.
Crossfade back to the other group.
I hit the wrong button. I was trying to change my name. I mean, nothing really has been happening. Nothing exciting really. It's just been all like, just summer court stuff.
You got to hang out with your niece and nephew, though.
Oh well, no, yeah, that was cool, and don't tell Hope, but I let them take a ride on Freya around the bows. Just don't tell Hope. I also, they like when I throw them like up and down with my telekinesis. Still, do not tell Hope.
No, that sounds fun, actually.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess for a kid.
You could even oh gosh, it'd be fun to go to the very top of the Bowels of Eternity and jump off, but then have somebody catch you with telekinesis or featherfall.
Yeah, I don't think. I'd trust featherfall more than I'd trust telekinesis. But there is something that we got to talk about real quick.
Okay.
Because you guys were wrapping up over in the Deadlands, and you guys still have the Fae gates and stuff. Someone needs to be here watching over everything while you're out, while the team is out. And I'm happy to do it, but there are things that I can't do here. There are things that, because I'm not a king, I'm not the king in the summer court. So there are things that are happening around here. There are things that need shining for to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying right now stop everything and just stay. I know you still need to wrap everything up with getting the gates open, getting our people here. And I know we said one more job. And I think that was my last job with the Rosgard.
Did you ever think you'd be retiring as a king consort, big high up muckety muck?
If you asked me a few years ago, I would have laughed in your face and then stole your face. And I'm really glad this is how it's turned out for me. I sometimes feel like I don't really deserve it. I've done a lot of awful things, and I hope I.
He puts his hand on top of Mars's mouth. No. You deserve it. You've worked really hard, and you have saved more people than you could have ever hurt. But I think you're right. At some point, I have to come back and just do what a king does, I guess. And but I need to see this through, though. I need to make sure people can get to us.
Yeah.
We have the coins, but the gates are super important.
Yeah. And I'll be over here and I'll coordinate with Peaches and everyone we have to construct the receiving gates. And, I'm also probably going to have to send out more faceless to make sure everything is going smooth on that end. The prime material end. And I also want to keep knowing what's going on out there without just having to rely on Nailumia or Laren and all their mass sendings. Like, I still want to be involved, but I can't be on the front line anymore.
No, well, I'm really going to hate being separated from you, but I don't think there's anybody I trust more while I'm away to handle things. And I'll be back sooner than you know.
I know you will. Just be safe out there. I'll keep everything from getting to Peaches.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough talk. I haven't seen you in forever, and he's gonna pounce on him and then fade to black.
Very cool. And what else is happening?
I guess we're waiting for Shiny.
Oh,
While we're
Could be a while.
waiting, I will cast Aid on me, Threnna, and I guess Nilumia at a 4th level. And let's see if I use a spell slot. I do. But you see where was it Blood Shard that got buried in his chest? Kind of lights up as he casts the spell.
Nice.
But
Shiny-
you get
oh, sorry.
15 added to your max HP, Nilumia.
Thank you. Well, since we're waiting, Laren, did you learn anything last night?
Oh, yes. I asked our friend Nasser a couple questions.
And
So there's one last Azrael in the Dundali Empire serving the king, as we know. There is Amnon. He's aware of the plan and will be loyal to the Kryn as long as his relationship to the dynasty serves that plan.
that sounds complicated.
Mm-hmm. This is so much simpler. What do you think about that?
I mean, maybe we could ask him first and then decide.
Oh, the diplomacy, yes.
Well, I mean,
sure.
you could kind of teach me chronomancy and all the magic I know. But I do want to give him one chance.
Fair. What happened to the last person who taught me magic? I can't recall.
We gave Elanthor a chance. We really didn't know him.
Regardless, he he was allied with Azrael. He helped Azrael. There has to be some outcome. There has to be something done about that.
So did you?
Because I had lies fed to me. I thought he was the last of the Rosguard. Last
Maybe,
of my friends.
maybe Amnon's been fed lies. Maybe he doesn't realize what his connection truly is.
That's
He might
for
be
us.
part of the plan, but doesn't mean he's inside of the plan.
Well, Azrael did make it sound pretty much like an active thing, but we could ask them before deciding.
Amnon helped us put up the wall. He helped me, Azrael, Lecrae. He was there for a lot of it. He's gone in and out of the Deadlands. I don't think he was in the same boat as me. But still, that's for us to determine, discern, figure out. Proof of innocence.
So maybe we go deal with your thing, and then we return to the dash and see if he's arrived, because we still have to, I think, have a meeting with all the people there, right?
Oh, we do. Oh, if we are ready, I could get us there.
How's Threnna look before we leave?
Threnna still looks extremely exhausted. She's a little better and now fully awake. She kind of twitches a little bit. Sometimes her eyes alight with blue flame and other times silver. And I guess Nailumi, you look and you can see it's as though all her timelines, the many lives she lived, are like fighting with one another. So she looks very confused.
Seeing that, can Nailumia try to use my 9th level impressions of the past to help her kind of fight that battle?
Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
feel like this looks like?
I think you guys see Nailumia take her hand, and for a moment, you watch as just like a mirror appears, and Nailumia steps in with her real quick for just a flash, and then we reappear. But within that moment of time, we go through her trying to figure out which one is her, and she can base herself to.
Gotcha. You can see, and in a moment, you see versions in the hundreds. Many who died old. Some you're seeing getting stabbed by Azrael. Barriers, and at least to Azrael, trying to produce a perfect Threnna for his needs.
Dick.
The trauma, the torture, where they sewed little bits of spell to one day lead you in the centuries it would take you to find her. And Naomi, you're able to weave threads, the bits of her, the ones she can handle. She breathes finally. And they all fade away. Take the best, throw away the bones. Right, Nailumia?
Exactly.
She's crying.
You got this. You're stronger than any of us.
You left me?
We came back for you, though, didn't we?
I I knew you
And that's what matters.
Don't leave
And
me again.
Never. And she boops her on the nose. You're in the Wizard of 3. We'll never leave you.
We're the Wizard of 3?
Yes.
3 is a magic number.
We're Dolus, always getting shit on.
Alright. The Wizard's 3. She grabs your hands. Alright, her too.
Shiny comes into the room and he's got attendants following him with like little backpacks. I got supplies for everybody. We gotta make sure that we stay hydrated and we keep carbo loaded while we're on the road. And if you look inside the bag, they're just filled with nothing but pastries.
Where's Mars? Is he not coming?
Yeah, things are getting more complicated here, and Mars is going to stay back to start managing some of the stuff that I can only trust him to do. So he's going to stay back for indefinitely.
And he's not saying goodbye to us for now. Why?
Oh, he is. He's just. When I left him, he was catching his breath. So.
Young love.
Oh, great. It's just me and full casters now?
Warlock.
Warlock.
Same.
Yeah. I can do both sword and magic.
We should start a club, Lanthor.
We should.
I've got a sword and magic. Get out of here.
What's our club going to be called, Laren?
Well, I don't know. Something dark and gloomy.
I like it.
Something dark and gloomy doesn't exactly have the best ring to it.
But it fits Lanthor's vibes.
And fits Laren's vibe.
Okay, besties.
We're just gonna ignore the fact that it also fits the vibe of someone who wants to start a continental war.
Warden is, you're burning a little, infernal colored over there. Are you sure you're fine?
I mean, I've got some scars, but I think I'm back.
Oh, I was just about to say it's a good color on you. Should we go if Mars is not coming? Is Mars coming?
I don't know, Aiden, is Mars going to say goodbye?
Hold on. Shit. Oh. Wrong button. Why can't I find it now? Okay, there we go. Mars comes down the stairs. And he's in more casual. Not in his armor. Hair's down. I guess Shiny already told you guys.
I did.
Yeah. You're staying behind with your brother.
And my dragon, yeah.
And the dragon.
Things are just... Things need to happen over here. And I know how important getting the gates finished is to Shiny, and we need to make sure the same is happening over here. So I'm going to stay behind. Shiny and I were talking. The Deadlands was going to be my last mission with you guys anyway. I'm just tired of the fight. Really, I have been since the collar, but I, thought that would change. I'm gonna be here whenever you guys swing by. Like, this isn't goodbye forever. It's just see you when you come visit. And you guys are always, since it's not even my house, it's Shiny's, like,
Your
you
house
guys know.
too.
I'm sure you guys know you're always welcome here. This is your home as well.
Well, here's the retirement package paperwork.
I'm gonna read the paperwork.
You can take your time to fill it out and send it back. You'll get your stipend monthly. Don't worry.
Lovely,
but,
thank you.
She does come up to you and give you a hug. It's been interesting getting to know you two, you brothers. I'm glad you guys joined the Asgard. You'll always be members.
I'm really glad too, because I think I really found myself traveling with you guys.
You definitely found yourself in other versions of you.
Yep. Put him down, yeah.
Just be good, Mars.
You guys too. Don't do anything too. I was gonna say don't do anything too chaotic, but I know you guys and I love you guys, but don't do anything way too chaotic.
We won't let the world end tomorrow.
Thank you.
Oh no, he's lecturing. Let's go.
Stay
I got a
safe.
feeling.
Stay
I got a
safe.
feeling
Keep it.
he'll be back at some point.
I know you will. Pastries are awesome here. Stay safe. Keep him safe. That is a threat. Love you guys. And Mars is just gonna go back upstairs.
Nice.
Yeah, Laren takes a cube and carves open the gate to exactly where the little shrine things with the dark was in the Deadlands. Does that work?
Yeah, I think so. And that's where you're doing gate.
Yeah, because we said we were going to meet Dark first.
Okay, cool. With that, yeah, gate's gate. To describe what you think it looks like to come into here.
I think Laren's gate is just she takes one of her scimitars and she slices open this portal that kind of burns a bit on the edges with this black-red fire.
Nope, dark and gloomy totally fits. Lumi heads to the gate.
For someone who doesn't need to breathe, Elanther takes a deep breath and walks through.
I will head through with my horse.
Shiny will follow.
Laren makes sure Threnna follows through before she goes through. She's not leaving Threnna back again, ever. She goes missing sometimes. It's really bad.
I love it. All right. And when you do that, you don't just assume she's coming. She smiles and gleefully grabs your hand and tries to pull you through with her. She goes, "Oh, love you, Laren."
Laren absolutely just falls through with her super low strength.
Yeah. All right, then with that, there's a moment until you find yourselves once more at the strange pool. Now kind of overflowing, darkness slowly coming out, and it's kind of like riddled the land. Above you, there's a black cloud with pink and red lightning. As the dark powers, having nearly been released by the slain here, begin to spread throughout the Deadlands to claim it.
Can I have the soul trinket?
Yes, have your little cage.
Thank you. Take the cage and just go up towards like the lip of the pool. It's done.
Good. Very good. Yes, indeed. We, all of us, yes, all of us, are happy with this. We will claim this land. We will take all of you with us. There will be a new place where you will be imprisoned, yes. And all here will live this over, yes. And the clouds begin to thunder more violently.
Do we all hear that, or just Elanthor?
This is for everyone, yeah.
Elanthor, we did not agree. Remember that we were just given the soul.
I'm aware. I have a request.
Like, request is thunderous. Then another voice. We will listen to he who has brought us our prey.
My people, who I've helped raise and shepherd to where they need to be, do not deserve to be shackled. They were given new life here, a life to be free. That's what I want for them. I'm not saying don't take anything. Take only what Azrael created. Leave my people
Azrael created you. Azrael created all of this.
Azrael did not create me. He may have done this to me. He may have brought me back. But that's where it ended. Because if you don't recall, it's you who gave me the power to put him to an end. And it's also me who holds the power to set you free from the trap he snared you in.
Another voice. We are inclined to entreat with you, Elanthor, risen of our power, risen again by the would-be usurper of the gods. But this prison needs subjects. It needs lives.
Aren't there? Well, never mind.
No, what were we going to say?
Say the other, like, imperfect Azrael clones, like the Clockwork guy and the one that turned off the magic.
There are creations here. Creations born of his meddling, born of his influence.
But not. We can take those. But we need more. We need a populace.
How much? How many?
There's whispers. 1,000.
Lanther was gonna think for a second. I think we need the city of Zadash. What happened in Trostenwald? That is, they were creating monstrosities. You can have Trostenwald.
We take trust in Wald.
The people of Allfield, they're mining something. It could be used to empower Azrael himself, but you could also use it to contain him. You can have Allfield.
Allfield.
Just pull up my
Give
phone.
me a persuasion check.
All right. Can I guidance this? Or
Yeah, that's fine. Use the power of the dark powers to persuade the dark powers.
yup. Okay. Let's do that one. That was weird.
Can Peaches not be part of this conversation? Peaches would like to leave now.
And I'm going to use knowledge of a past life as I think back to some random memory of persuading against some impossible means. Oh, Jesus. Landed on... Okay. Alright, persuasion. 24.
Okay. 24. Let's see. Give us, Azrael. We will take our field and all those within and construct this place.
Wait.
Oh,
No, you say your piece.
no. You go. I was just going to say one word. Go ahead.
So your deal with Alanthor is sealed. 2 pieces of this land and its peoples for Azrael's, for you to leave this land alone. But you seem particularly interested in Azrael's soul, your prey, your collection. Would you be interested in another?
Who would be so worthy of punishment?
Mine.
What does this one offer?
I offer my soul upon my death in exchange for the 2 pieces of land and people back.
See. Torturous place. We have waited long. We have groomed, we have watched this one grow. Our agent, Lanthor, instrumental in allowing the evils to be committed. Too much work has been done here.
Lanthor's gonna say into Laren's head, how connected are you to that Dracolich?
What?
Voragal. A massive creation of Azrael. He woke it back up. How connected are you to it?
Well, fairly.
I mean,
as
you haven't
in,
got a ring yet.
as in attached.
I'm not attached to anything, Alanthor. But I also do not trade other people's souls. It's the one thing I don't trade in.
Just your own.
Just my own. Multiple times, actually. It's quite fun.
I kind of have to agree with you on that.
So you see no merit in this proposal?
I see Trostenwald and Allfield as places that Azrael's sunk his teeth into, turned into factories for his monstrosities and his atrocities. While I hate having to give away people that I've protected, that I've sworn to protect.
Did you speak with the people in Allfield?
Not for a long time.
Well,
But I'm
then
always-
I can see why you made that decision, Alanthor.
I'm not going
Right.
to stop you from making a deal.
Oh, I'm not even sure if they're interested. Are you interested?
Warden put a good thing in chat before this continues. Wasn't Allfield where the Divine Gate was located in that mine?
Yes, that was what I was thinking.
And
No,
if we
it was-
get rid of Allfield, won't that like destroy the Divine Gate somehow or fuck with it?
Hey, Alanthor didn't know that, and Aiden forgot about that.
I was trying not to say that in front of the Dargo guy.
Now Lumia's gonna throw that into your guys' mind and go, maybe you can talk about just Trostenwald and lean it toward that. Because do we want the Knoll demons to possibly run across Exandria? Because that is an abyssal divine gate.
Oh,
I think we could offer a Blade Garden. I don't know what's going on in the Blade Garden. I just never really liked Blade Garden.
Laren is going to try one last thing. She's going to cast Encode Thoughts. She's going to pull some of her memories from her mind. Some of the most evil things she has done.
Hmm. I would say, like, so as you're doing this, the basic thing is that as all like Laren's not Azrael or Lecrae evil.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
So I think that's what you're kind of getting. Like they're just not. They're like just not as far as they're concerned. Like they're for atrocities.
Hey,
And
give
so-
her time. She's still young.
Jeez, our department.
yeah. Because I think that's the thing. Laren, I think, thinks herself is so dark, but not. But compared to these, like they're, she still has like justice and a sense of right, or at least a lawfulness to her.
And again, in Laren's head, can you think of anyone else evil enough to deserve this fate?
I mean, could we promise them the whispered promise?
Warden.
Got to do something with her once I'm done with her.
We could try, Lancelot.
I concede the floor to you. You know more about this whispered promise than I do.
I'll approach the dark and say, what do you know of the whispered promise?
Equal sister of sorts.
Is she destroyable, weakenable to the point where you could take her?
No. She would laugh at our mists and carve her path back.
So,
Or even just. Have you heard of one called the Wonder Worker, the Grand Thaumaturge of the League of Miracles?
Says, indeed. But their path isn't of corruption. Not that we would find interesting. And they kind of speak for a moment. And they're like, it is the walk of darkness, the slow brewing, watching a soul slowly darken to worse and worse things. The destruction of light, entrapping them and those they tortured forever, so the torturing continues and continues. They get to stay and rule and hurt. Yeah. Not trying to shut all of you down. The dark powers are very particular, unfortunately.
Have you heard of the one that goes by
what's
many
her name
names?
that tried to kill Lumia?
Have you heard of the one that goes by many names? She's taken many forms, experienced many lives. Might have gone by Tasha, Igwil, Sibilna. consorted with demons.
She is too tied to fairy for
Yeah,
us to
that's-
take her.
Ew.
Baba Yaga keeps her safe.
Never mind. Patrick.
Is there any
Oh,
corrupt soul on Exandria that you would wish for me to reap?
Some may prove themselves. We will. And they pause, and then now they begin to talk to Lanther, like in their head, I think. Reap, no. But the young channeler of death, she has such potential. Especially with that paladin. Together, they may make perfect future prey.
Well, that escalated quickly.
that's so dark.
What's kind of in the name?
Imagine that!
If it wants a population, Alanthor, in your head, you're gonna hear, why don't we just offer it half as a dash with the dragon that resides in there?
I'm
Give
just
it-
worried it's going to take its own picking of the half. Pick and choose. Take
Well, then
who
maybe
you
it picks the worst people out of there because it wants the worst people and leaves the ones that aren't as bad.
It's going to turn back to the dark. Frost and Walled, and your pick at half of the populace of the city of Zadash.
This is
Drac-
acceptable.
Dracolich is included.
Yes. We will leave the one called Varogon. They have such potential yet. Not rape. But the rest, yes. Then it is done. Give us the soul.
Alenther will just hold the tiny cage in his blackened hand and just drop it into the water.
It drops immediately. The rest of the fountain cracks, and storms brew, lightning to the sky. You see ground begin to open up. And far off, you hear screams as the dash is torn into pieces. Buildings fall, and some seem to be vanishing in lightning. The same. One burst of scream from Trossenwald, and then silence. The power within the fountain fades.
We didn't let them take the Divine Gate area, right?
Correct.
Okay,
They got Trossenwald and their pick at half the populace of Zadash.
gotcha.
Yeah, I caught your comment, Warden, and yeah, we made sure to steer that one away. Well, now that happened, Do we go check on your people that are left in Zadash, Lanthor?
Yeah.
I kind of hope that the emissary from the Kryn isn't here yet.
Has that
That's
been
quite-
kind of funny? Oh, that was like one of them.
He's not.
Oh, they could have
populous.
picked Amnon.
He's not populous. He's.
Fair.
And if they really wanted him, he would have been on their list.
Who is on their list? No, just kidding.
No one as of yet.
As you look into the pool, you see the last bit of energy here swirl around and create this torch-like scepter that hums with necrotic energy. A gift. You hear in your ear, Lanthor.
I'll raise the blackened hand again. The connection to the dark.
When it comes forward, brims with energy and power.
I'm sure it's not cursed.
They said it was a gift. Why would they curse a gift?
And we will go to our break. I'll let you read up on Morath, Scepter of the Soul Vortex.
Oh,
We
that's the
want
name.
Peaches there, please. Oh my.
And okay, we'll go on our break.
This lighthearted music for
Stitched in starlight, zone from dreams. Kicked out the cord for wild machines. But fate it turned and coins did spin. I made a pact with a fox named Shun. Now I'm in the moon and I weigh the wind, trading secrets and a silver grin for every fate that's lost or bound. There's gold for the lost and found, a kiss on the coin, a deal in disguise. One paw helps up while the other skims by. I jingle through markets, I dance through stalls. Peaches, they call me in whispered calls. I track the fay with a gleam and grin, then sell their trail with a dimpled spin. Now I'm in the moon and I weigh the wind, trading secrets and a silver grin for every fay that's lost or bound. There's gold for the lost and found, a kiss on the coin, a deal in disguise. One paw helps up while the other skims by. Shinryu smiles in every deal. Her face on the coin, oh gods, it's real. Arms entwined, her kiss a seal. But who takes more? Let's not reveal. Now I'm in the moon and I weigh the wind. I made a pact with a fox named Shun. Now I'm in the moon and I wave the wind, trading secrets and a silver grin for every fate that's lost or bound. There's gold for the lost and found, a kiss on the coin, a deal in disguise. One paw helps up while the other skims by. I jingle through markets, I dance through stalls. Peaches, they call me in whispered calls. I track the fay with a gleam and grin, then sell their trail with a dimpled spin. Now I'm in the moon and I weigh the wind, trading secrets and a silver grin for every fay that's lost or bound. There's gold for the lost and found, a kiss on the coin, a deal in disguise. One paw helps up while the other skims by. Shinril smiles in every deal, her face on the coin, oh gods, it's real. Arms entwined, her kiss a seal, but who takes more, let's not reveal. Now I'm in the moon and I weigh the wind, trading secrets and a silver grin for every fay that's lost or bound. There's gold for the lost and found, a whisper, a wink, and a soft goodbye from Peaches the bear with the glimmering eye. When the stream hums low and the willow leaves, step where the shadows wear silver seams. Hold the coin where the mirror dew lies. It glows where the path to fairy hides. Silver root and golden road, step through the hush where secrets float. Peaches said, don't walk alone. This coin will call the forest home. North to the hill where the crow won't cry. Turn when the third tree leans awry. Sing to the hush till the winds reply, and leave your fear where the cold stars lie. Silver root and golden road, Shinril guide the dead we're owed. Mark the stone and bow your head where time runs backward, fey folk tread. showed. Peaches said, don't walk alone. This coin will call the forest home. Oh, I walked the path where the thorns don't grow, under leaf and stone where the wild winds blow. In my hand a coin, in my heart a flame, whispered soft the road that knows my name. Silver root and golden road, Shinril guide me where I'm owed. Peaches said, don't walk alone. This coin will call the forest home. Trees may sleep and stars may hide, but song and stone will turn the tide. Step by step and light by light, we walk the wrong back into right. Silver root and golden road, Shinril guide me where I'm owed. Peaches said, don't walk alone. This coin will call the forest home. A hum in the dusk, a breeze in the flame. The Fae remember every name. Silver root and golden road, foot by foot the lost are showed. Peaches said, don't walk alone. This coin will call the forest home.
Peach is the bear with the teddy's disguise. A sparkle of mischief lights up their eyes, pulling the strings where the roses bloom. Fey court whispers, they spell out your doom. A store of wonder, a portal of dreams, threads of the multiverse stitched in their seams. Cute but prickly like thorns on a vine, this your sign trickster rewrites the line. Peach is the bear, no softness to hold, playing the cosmos, their tricks are bold. Rose-kiss secrets and schemes so sly, cross their den and you'll wonder why. Charms on the shelves in the twilight hue, vials and trinkets, a mystical brew. Behind feels a ripple of hidden spells. They dance through realms they cannot be chained. Chaos and commerce perfectly twain. In a world of marvels where rules distort, Peach is the ruler of Faye's own court. Peach is the bear, no softness to hold. Playing the cosmos, their tricks are bold. Rose kiss secrets and schemes so sly. Cross their den and you'll wonder why. Peach is the bear with a teddy's disguise. A sparkle of mischief lights up their eyes. Pulling the strings where the roses bloom. Fey court whispers, they spell out your doom. A store of wonder, a portal of dreams. Threads of the multiverse stitched in their seams. Cute but prickly like thorns on a vine. This your sign trickster rewrites the line. Peach is the bear, no softness to hold. Playing the cosmos, their tricks are bold. Rose kiss secrets and schemes so sly. Cross their den and you'll wonder why. Charms on the
Alrighty.
shelves, twilight hue. Vials and trinkets, a mystical brew. Behind the counter, their laughter swells. Every deal's a ripple of hidden spells. They dance through realms they
We're coming back.
Hey, now we're dancing.
I gave everyone a few songs that time. Still love the Vecna one. That was hilarious last time. Fire. So good.
Had so much fun with it.
Matt, can you mute this? I'm really loud. When I drink, you can hear me.
Go ahead.
I rolled those properties for the item, by the way.
Okay, nice.
I DM'd you the results.
Can everyone still hear me?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We could teleport to the dash. No.
I'm ready.
I'm following you guys.
I'm taking out the very necrotic crystal thing we heisted from the square. And then using that, we're going to teleport to Central Square, I guess. Try to.
Nice. Very good. In case you use it, of course. Come in and you can see there's intense screaming and chaos as entire sections are gone. Deep into the ground. You can see magma, now lava coming up, rising. It looks like thousands of feet of stone and ground was taken with the buildings and people on top. Faces split and other areas, crumbling structures.
What about the area with the infected undead?
That seems to have been taken.
I suppose we should try to help.
I think Alanthor. I'm gonna summon Tiny, my familiar, onto my shoulder and just send him just to find. Oh, man, what was that priestess's name that we met when we got to Zadash? Who had the weird construct looking people.
Yes. Aisling, I believe.
I think so, yeah. I'm gonna send my familiar to go find them. Probably towards do I see if their tower is still there?
Their tower is intact, though part of it
Okay.
crumbling, because of all the destruction, but it doesn't look like it was taken.
Okay, I'm gonna send Tiny over there with the instruction to bring Aisling to us, so that they can help us start solving the problem here. I'm gonna send my skeletal hawk that way. I'm gonna look to people with higher spell slots than me.
Nice.
Laren is going to start casting a spell, Red Rain. Essentially, she's trying to call on this necrotic blood rain that's not supposed to be mending undead, but these are all undead people, so she's hoping the necrotic side will help them out a little bit if they're hurt. It's going to take me a couple minutes to cast. Could watch out for danger and things like that.
Okay, we're helping people. Now let me create Stark Star. Just kidding. She will actually, any walls or crumbling buildings that look like they're about to literally fall, she's going to cast a wall of force on that part of the building to hold it, to let people run away or get out of the way.
And I guess I'll run into different buildings trying to help anyone who's stuck or trapped in a building.
Alanthor will help both of them by casting telekinesis on himself and just lifting as much as he can and throwing away as much rubble, lifting people out, makeshift bridges to get across chasms.
Yes. Sorry, it was Astilius was the tower you're thinking of.
Gotcha.
I was like, I said that, and I'm like, that's a different character. So running here. So you're running to the tower, and what are we doing to help the tower?
I sent my familiar to the tower to kind of guide Astilius to wherever Alanthor is. And Alanthor's going to be helping with telekinesis, helping whatever Warden and Illumi are doing.
Okay, very cool. So walks in, and you can see, kind of recognize, and you all. We have to get the faithful out. secrets will be released.
We know. Who do you think did this? Look, we need your help getting everyone out. These are the survivors.
All right. She suddenly spreads wings and starts carrying people. Says, "Okay, follow these." And she waves her hand, and blue flames envelop all of you. Says, "Follow the flames of secret. Our secrets keep us safe." So what would you like to do?
Shiny's gonna jump on the broom and try to help anybody that's like anybody he can, basically.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna let you do an athletics check to grab somebody.
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
Remember when your husband told you to be safe?
What'd you get?
A natural one.
Okay. You come up as you try to grab a groupie. We see the natural one. Out of the 50 people you try to help in this time, 45 fall to their deaths in magma.
Oh,
Look, he's just sending their souls. Doesn't he still owe that deal?
Who's next?
I'll try to like calm the crowds down and guide them to a place of safety.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
20.
Very good. So, focusing them away from the screams of Shiny's help, you get them all ordered up and go quickly, and they kind of lock in and get large groups following you away from the insanity.
We're helping, I promise.
Stay away from Shiny.
For Nylumia, you will see her as she tries to catch the collapsing buildings with a wall of force, and as she does wall of force, she automatically teleports there, and then tries to see the next building collapsing and just trying to build ways for them to get out safely.
Nice. Give me an Arcana check.
That is a 24.
Nice. They watch as buildings are suspended and held together and follow the magical pathways of the butterfly winged Nylumia, joining the crowd of that. Warden is pushing forth. At this point, you do see hordes of skeleton dogs grabbing folks. A few of them sprung in skeletal wings and them riding on these horrifying visages away. Serena floats, scythe in hand, blue flames ringing and grabbing. Those who died and using their body parts to create new things to help those who are still essentially living. What's anyone else like to do?
Laren has been trying to stay still to cast this spell. It's a new spell she learned from Azrael's Secrets, the Sangromancy spell. So she is going to try to cast Red Rain and call down 5-mile radius of this necrotic rain to help these undead. Maybe healing them a little bit,
True. Call it down as people are going. The rain comes down, and they look and they go, "What the?" As new undead flesh is formed. However, your party's in this radius.
Yes, very unfortunately.
What's the save?
So very unfortunately, you will need umbrellas, my friends. There is no save.
Oh, that's right. What happens when it gets hit by them?
Every 10 minutes they are directly exposed to the red ring. They gain a level of exhaustion and takes 2d10 necrotic damage. So I would suggest that you take cover.
I mean, a Lanthor is fine, right?
I mean, Atlantis probably fine, I don't know.
Yeah, I am undead.
Yeah.
I don't know if you allow it, but I do have a Crystal of Careful spell. It allows me to exclude 3 people from this this ring. Maybe. But it's not a save, so.
So this is for Diluvia. Could she create a Tensor's floating disc and just like go underneath of it?
Yeah, I think so. You.
And she like guides everybody. This way! This way!
Yeah. Threnna puts up she creates this 15-foot long, what looks like a pure bone, enormous dinosaur. And she gets it and just hides from the rain as it hits it, and it carries her around like in its rib cage.
So
She goes, I got it.
Can I cast Aura of Purity to?
I will allow it
Okay.
for this. What about Shiny?
I think Shiny's afraid to help now.
But how are you surviving the rain?
Oh, what is the rain doing?
Dealing necrotic damage and giving you an exhaustion for every 10 minutes you're in it.
Jesus.
we're sure did.
I don't really have anything to help with them. Do I have an umbrella? I don't, yeah. Ominous winds. Can that do anything? Nope. Can I just jump into a building? One that looks relatively stable?
I mean, you should just try to hide.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
While everyone else does the work. Okay, I killed a bunch of people. I'm just hiding now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just stick with me.
Let's see, you can
Yeah.
get within Warden's aura.
Yeah. He'll get with Warden.
Right, who knows? I think everyone got to do one thing. So, healing comes, and after the time here, eventually everyone's brought out of the wreckage of Zadash. As Stilius comes forward. What? You said you did this. What did you do?
Azrael's gonna use all of us to usurp the gods. This was never. He never meant for all of us to live peacefully. We were tools.
You see. And this was what he planned all along, to take half our city?
This was consequence. This is also to make sure that no one could pick up where he left off. He turns a dash into a magic circle. The city was full of components strategically placed for his ascension.
See. Gather. Gather. This is the day of sorrow. Under the gaze of the Wanderer, none should keep secrets. Let us speak and listen to one another.
just as a reminder, hey, Rosgard, you guys don't look like undead.
Yeah.
Yep.
On that note, Naomi flies into the air and goes, "We are actually not from here, if you haven't noticed. We came in disguise because we wanted to see how you people are, and if you people
Wow.
they are undead, so they are different. But we wanted to see if we're willing to give you a chance in this world. This world's never experienced anything like you before. And most of the time it would fear you. But we are a test to not be ones that can say we would not fear you. We see what you want to just live and experience the world. And we're willing to fight by you and help you establish yourselves.
Confessor here looks everyone. She speaks. We have watched the sky, and our time of isolation did go away. We were all meant to be sacrifices, but we have been spared. We have thought of killing all that was flesh, but we may still need to defend and find ourselves a place and guard our lands. Many have already taken to the border to protect.
Good.
To make guarding houses.
I propose that we move forces. We move forces into the ruins of the Rockguard garrison. Defend that portion of the Marrow Valley. My friends here, they're from the dynasty. And I'm assuming that you guys are kind of, I don't want to say influential, but have friends in high places. If
That
I'm
are
not
heading to this place exactly within sometime soon.
We've allies coming soon. We can make friends, make alliances. Further show the world that they don't need to be scared of us. That we can live among them because we just want to live our lives.
I nod. So what should we do?
First of all, we're not called the Deadlands anymore. That is a terrible name. Like, oh, gods. I mean, people on the outside were calling this place the Deadlands. And yeah, we kind of did too. Rebranding is up there, and that's down the line.
What about the Reborn Lands?
I think the first thing to do is rebuild Zadash.
I was thinking that exactly. We need a proper place to call home, to call our seat here in our lands. Like I said, we have friends who would likely help us. This place is important, not just to me, not just to them, but to all of us. And our new Zadash could be a symbol of hope shining through this cataclysm. They tried to take us down, but we came back stronger.
We are reborn.
We're all reborn.
The lands of the reborn. Of course. That's who we would be. There'll be much to understand. You can see she kind of like nods her head, and you see schemes kind of forming in her eyes.
All of this needs to be above board.
Of course.
Shit. I don't want a position I've never wanted to be.
Just
I'm gonna help you rebuild. I'm gonna be here.
we will not be an ideal. It is not possible. We lived protected, but we're protected no longer.
Ideal is subjective.
We will have to find our way.
Would you like some help with defending your realm and finding your way?
And yes.
Well, we did go retrieve a heart just so Threna could complete her ritual. You might have defensive forces.
So it goes, I still need time, but yeah. Hey, right. And starts sitting down, starts drawing and writing things.
Yes,
Need to prepare the heart. That's going to take a little bit.
yes. While she works on that.
Puts out a shopping list of like 25,000 gold worth of ingredients. Yeah.
We'll get you just that, Threna. But meanwhile, how would you feel about a dragon helping you defending the land now that your particular Draco Lich is kind of taken?
We would welcome any help.
He'll have certain conditions.
Suppose not as straightforward and above board.
As above board as we can be.
Exactly.
Like I said, ideal is subjective. Silius, I assume you'd want to have some say in how we rebuild. I know.
You said it's to Astilius?
Yeah.
Well, indeed I will. I will help guide everyone the best I can.
Right. I think we should make sure, first step now, get all these people shelter, make something temporary while we rebuild. Zadash is our first subject.
I got it!
She got it. Okay.
Yeah. I've been working on it, remember?
Elderwind. Yep, I remember now. Let her rip.
What?
You can go ahead. I don't know. I said let it rip.
I thought they said Elderwind or something. I was like,
Elderwind. Yeah. Like, it happened. She did something I felt her win.
Yeah. She goes, okay. And she starts to she takes out this little carving of like this grand estate. Very detailed. She goes, okay. Starts focusing upon it. And she goes, all right. So, after about an hour, she finally taps on this miniature that she has decorated with her scythe, and her scythe glows with blue flame as she tosses it, and it rips a rift of air as brick and stonework pour forth and assemble into this vast Gothic estate. See this manor with a 200 by 200 foot courtyard and a 10-foot hut, wrought iron fence around the perimeter. She goes, this should help a lot of us. Can make temporary homes within the courtyard.
I'll see to that. Thank you, Bruna.
Mm-hmm.
And Elanther's just gonna go like up to like just different trees, all like just grab a bunch of like branches, sticks, trying to make like huts, tents, anything out of like stick and thatch.
Should last for about 7 days.
Right.
And you can see as you're working into Elanther that it looked like worked into this, as she even put it, as she seemed to use some of the samples she took from the Deadlands here, and the ground seems to be enchanted to raise the dead within the bounds of the fence.
He's gonna look over at Shiny, knowing that Shiny dropped 45 people. And he's gonna walk towards like the center of the estate, and let's see, what can I do? I don't know if there's any here, but it's worth a try. I'm gonna do a weird combination of things. I'm gonna, with my Eldritch Invocation, I'm gonna cast Speak with the Dead, and I'm going to, after that, just kind of like dig my hands into the dirt and just send out a negative energy flood. I'll just saying, if any of you are here, it's time to wake up.
Are you trying to bring back the people I dropped?
People you dropped, or anyone who hasn't risen yet.
Say, give me your highest spell slot.
5th level. Voila.
That goes in, and you can see some begin. People rise. It's a strange thing you realize right away, and others do too. That those who are coming seem to be entirely different people. It's like new reborn. It's not like rezzing them. but it's creating new life, which many nod at, accepting it for what it is.
And he's gonna go like one by one, like making sure they're all like, because he knows how jarring it is to just wake up and not have any memories. So he's gonna like sit them all down, like help them breathe, like get their minds straight, get them all kind of like in like one of the little huts that he made out of like sticks, and just help them over the course of like days or so, just kind of figure out who these new people they are.
Okay.
And then he'll repeat the process every once in a while, as long as like Threna's estate is still here. It's like try to pull up more of the undead.
Sounds good. Anything else, or what do we want to do next?
Well, Laren is just sitting on the roof of this estate. The rain goes on for 8 hours, so she's just sitting there.
I like your rain.
Well, it helps, doesn't it?
It does.
How long are we gonna be here, like, helping to rebuild Zadash?
I was kind of thinking just like start like lay a foundation of like for them to start building and like make as many repairs to the actual city itself, like physically, and then we could like go meet with our friends like Lady Vitalia and like the Kryn Dynasty and come back, like having made our alliances for like on behalf of the land of the Reborn.
We have emissaries on their way here already. We
I'm
kind of
aware.
have to wait for them to come here before we leave here.
We'll be here. I'm taking a couple days to do my thing.
I guess I would get with, like, the military leadership of Zadash and try to start preparing them for what might be war with, especially the Dwendalian Empire.
Do they eat?
They seem to get like different types of sustenances, like strange, like growths of vegetables that they seem to come from the ground. So they do eat, but like very specific diet from the deadlings.
Wherever they are getting, whatever plot of land they're using for like food, Shiny will use. Where is it at? Sorry, I can't find my feature. Skip me for now for a minute. Until I find what I'm looking for.
Right? Thanks.
I'd like to stay with Threnna and help her on her ritual things until it's complete.
Now, Lumia would like to try to scry on two people. One being Amnon, to see if he's actually on his way. And then the second one being Tasha.
Okay. Let's see, Amnon here. Nope. Amnon is unscryable.
So I figured.
Tasha. Oh. 31 on her save.
Yep. Okay. Well, since the scry didn't work on Amnon, I do sending to him and go, "Hey, are you part of the envoy coming to Zadash?"
Right, yes. We were making our way now, traveling slower underground. We have tunnels that go there. Some of us are traveling by worm. We will be there.
Don't be surprised. Now let me just do something back. Don't be surprised if some of those tunnels are collapsed and filled with lava, and half the city might be missing. See you in a couple days.
Right.
And then once the rain ends, I guess, and I can go outside, now let me go find Laren and everybody and let them know that Amnon is on his way through the tunnels, just going slower than expected.
Well, as things are more complicated now that he's the emissary, isn't it? Can't very well just murder an emissary.
Not with that attitude.
I'm just a bit upset about not being able to.
I'm sure he isn't the only emissary. We have to.
Now let me plug her ears. La 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 la.
All right, I found what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Shiny will go to the plot where like they get their food, and he will cast in plant growth enrichment. So all plants within a half-mile radius become enriched for 1 year. They yield twice the amount of food when harvested.
Nice. So I think with this, even Threnna comes over and kind of helps weave a bit more necrotic magic into your spell. Helps you connect to like the darkness here. But this takes 8 hours, I believe.
There's
You were
two
correct.
versions.
No, it's instantaneous.
I think the version you're looking is 8 hours, isn't it?
Oh no, I see. Yes, it,
Yeah.
8 hours for enrichment. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he killed 45 people. He can spare 40. He can spare. He can spare 8 hours.
Absolutely. You spend your time doing this, and I think those who watched the incident do kind of take it as a type of penance, a type of help. The sheer amount of energy and will it takes to spend that time seeing to this. All right. And as all things, the deadline seems to be going well. What's the next course action y'all want to do?
Back to Whitestone.
Wait for Amnon.
Oh, yeah, that.
All right. So it's really just wanting to see Amnon come here.
Yeah, I think that, and we have a lot to discuss with him. That, and I think half my party wants to kill him and take his heart. So just be prepared, Matt. There might be a battle. Let's see.
Oh boy. So, in that case, the time comes and the ground near Zadash begins to crumble as large holes open up, and you see 50-foot, 60-foot long worms start to emerge, carrying with them residents, many you recognize from Kryn Dynasty, including you see the wife of Leylus Kryn has come. Along with Amnon. Her sword. And in full armor regalia, her and the Archmage of the entire dynasty, the High Order, comes. And Amnon, the two of them come and nod with about 200 soldiers who have come as well. So it's woman speaks first for Asgard. And Amnon, yes. Archmage Nailumia, you have done well. This opportunity for peace is most interesting.
Yes. I believe you know Alanthor.
Alanthor.
Hello again.
Oh, of course, the barrier. This is one of the ones that helped when we first had to make it.
Lenthor bows to Kwama.
Yeah.
Nodding to meet you.
One of what protected us when this land was less than ideal. I can see now that these are ones that I can report to the Queen, that there is consciousness here. This was not the way when the land was first corrupted.
We've come a long way since all this started.
She nods.
And this is who will be speaking for the people of these lands, Zadash. How much power are you giving her, Alanthor?
I'm not giving her all the power. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take some. And Laren, too, if she's willing. I remember you guys talking about putting her in charge, so. The Triumvirate Committee.
Did you tell your friends about this? Because I will throw it in right now.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure over the couple days that we've been waiting for Amnon, I'm sure Alanthor would have met with Stilius and been like, yeah, so just build up a framework of who's gonna be in charge, and
Okay.
he'll throw Laren's name into the ring if she's willing to, and if she's cool with that.
Yeah. I think that's.
So the three of them, Laren, Stilius, and Alanthor.
Well, good news. My Amnon and Hana, Laren has actually been placed in charge of some of the Deadlands with the help of this other one, Iliana,
Stilius.
Stilius. and Elanthor. They are taking kind of also
Oh, this is good news.
the help of Vorgol. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
Icy area comes up, and you see the skeletal person you saw before. Yes, I have found a more pleasing form. As he goes to the right of Laren. And hands Laren this icy jeweled crown.
I mean, better than a ring.
You do like shiny things.
What?
Oh, I do apologize, Shiny.
To show a gift.
Oh, that's appreciated.
It's actually also functioned as a pull of power. Seems very enchanted to coincide with your ghostly visage. Once you already realized it must have been handcrafted, you realize seems Evoga might have handcrafted this specifically to your size.
Aww.
Oh, lover boy.
Well, now that we're all gathered, Lanthor, Stilius, and esteemed emissaries from the Kryn Dynasty, should we talk?
Quana, yes. What did you have in mind? We are an alliance with us would take the ire of the Empire for sure. But our people are, shall we say, used to diversity, more so than the people of the Empire. At least those that aren't as cosmetically gifted by their standards.
Well, I'm from the dynasty through and through. I don't look it, but I am. My lady, I don't know if my name has ever crossed your path. I was one of the original members of the Rosguard.
She kind of laughs. I remember deciding whether or not you had what it takes to join, to be given your first mission. There was some concern.
I'm sure there was. There was concern on my end as well.
And then when you vanished, we didn't know what happened until you had gotten on the trail of our agent. Glad things have gone well.
As well as they could have. Which is why, because the dynasty took me and gave me a home, founded who I am today. That's why I want to make this alliance with you. The dynasty has a very special place in my heart, as well as in the hearts of almost everyone in the Rosguard. And almost everyone. And the dynasty, no, sorry, I misspoke. The Empire, from what I've also heard from Shiny, has committed atrocities far greater than atrocities committed against the dynasty. I feel together as allies, friends, we can make the world better.
Kana listens. The Deadlands represents a hard border, the thing that has kept the war from raging for the last 3 years. If you were to fall, the Empire would gain much land. Therefore, it is in our interest to offer protection or assistance. We cannot fully put all of our forces, but we can begin to aid. And the talks here would also devolve into like things like trade and whatnot.
And like, Alanthor would talk about like, have some menagerie coasters right there. We can help facilitate trade through our lands into the dynasty. Make that trade line if they're open to it.
Menagerie Coast is another issue. The Concord has had loyalty to the Empire, blocking our shipping lanes and attacking our ships for decades. Only effective trade really has been with the tribes and clans of Western Isera.
Sure, there's other ways we can open up trade down the line.
We have
We can be
recently been allied with Rothold.
We are also going to go to see our friends in Whitestone. Oh wait, that's in Taldore.
Yes.
Never mind.
If you can negotiate airship, these are technically other nations. It would cause some problems. We should talk about defense, what you can bring to it, and
Of course. I'm sure we can build a skyport into our plans for New Zadash.
I don't think I can promise anything from Vasselheim, but if they're allied with you, I doubt they will interfere with the Deadlands anymore.
it's better for us to take the advantage of this. And Amnon, what do you say? Of course, this would be best. This would also enable us to have closer watch, perhaps provide aid for any whom the Empire has persecuted. We do have many things we can do. More alliances can be made. But this will bring undoubted war. And quick. The Empire will begin to amass its allies. It will look north to Utherdurn and south to the Concord. We can expect the Navy to begin going upon eastern Rozorhas to try to find our tunnels. This would be an outright offensive.
A match that was bound to be struck once this was dealt with. But as mentioned before, we have friends across Blue City and Ocean. We can further speak with them. We are planning on seeing them soon.
And kind of looks to Laren and Stilius and says, "Say all of you, is this good? We shall have official relations. We'll start to draw up trade contracts and begin former defense sharing."
That is acceptable.
Says this, of course. Right. Susie comes into exchanges of platoons as well as some extra, and we would like to take a few of your soldiers in to defense against the Betrayer's rise. This will begin to cement our peoples as allies.
Of course.
All right. Well, a somewhat friendly nation. At least there's a lot of the details to work out. But it seems like this begins to begin this alliance.
Nalumi creates a telepathic link with Amnon using the staff. Ends the link on everybody else. And goes, "You and me need to talk alone."
Of course, as things break up, you see Amnon kind of lean, and the two of you begin to walk, not totally out of sight, but definitely out of earshot.
Oh, Nalumi totally goes off his sight. She creates a demiplane and walks inside.
See Amnon twists a jewel 3 times that's on one of his rings, gives a soft glow and aura around him. Nods and comes in.
And she just sits there and she goes, "There's been a lot that we've learned. And I don't know how much you're connected with, but you've given me another chance at life and a chance to be a new person. And I want to hear everything. No more lies, no more games. I don't know if you want to be called Azrael or if you've chosen the new name Amnon. We know you and him are connected. We have took out the one that was doing and trying to become a god. We witnessed his machinations. We witnessed what he was trying with the Deadlands, the secrets he was pulling. The games are over.
Nods. Obviously. I am Amnon, the brother of Azrael. What you killed was our father, Azrael. Just like you killed our mother, Lecrae. My uncle, Amnon, died when he was 3.
No, he lived. I saw him. The boy that was trapped and that became a god.
Ah, that Amnon.
Oh, there's multiple. Of course there is.
That would be my brother. Younger brother. The one you know of Azrael in Rexentrum. He is my twin. So to speak. We were born at the same time. From the magics of our father, who then went on to make more children, each one twins, each one named Azrael and Amnon. I believe, if my suspicions are correct, that he began to use Dunamancy to then divide their pathways and possibility chains to multiply them. Or whether that was him or one of the other siblings of mine, I don't know. But what I do know is my brother and I created the barrier and protected the world while our father pursued what he did. My brother, I know, was more interested in assisting him gathering supplies, magical artifacts. Is it true? Did I remember him talking about a sword and a statue ancient to create a phylactery for Vorogol? I suppose he succeeded.
You and your brother's fate is more connected than I think you know. If we tend to take down the Empire and something is to happen to him, what would you do? Would you put us, the dynasty, first, or would you put your family leadership?
I would do everything I could to help my brother. But if he would refuse to see reason, then, or if he proves to have been involved too deeply in the atrocities that all of you have reported, well, we all must pay for what we do. But your question's difficult. If you ask me, would I betray you, the dynasty? No. But I would certainly leverage what I could to give him a chance at life, at redemption, at amnesty. What brother wouldn't?
You're lucky you made it out. Because from what I've seen, you're the only one with a good head on your shoulders. So my party's probably not going to kill you today.
Good to know. I'm far from good. But I'm not them.
But I was told this once by the Queen when I gave a little piece of my soul away to Asmodeus. And you just pretty much said you would protect your brother. So I will keep my eyes on you. And I do feel like you need to be honest with the Queen if you haven't.
Is that laundry in the basket yet?
Yes.
Please do it right now.
He kind of nods.
I need to get on the building before bedtime. Thank you.
Very well.
Melamia hugs him, flies up, boops him on the nose, and then goes, all right, let's get back to the party. Big things happening today. The Dynasty and the Renewal lands, Reborn lands, they're still working on it.
Of course. He just kind of probably goes, never mind. Let us go. All right, and they exit. And what do you do, Nailumia, to your party?
She returns to the party, and she tells them that we will talk later, but sorry, Laren and Warden, there will be no fighting this day.
Oh.
Damn.
All right, no killing, no murdering today. So that, go ahead.
Can I pull Threnna aside?
Sure.
I'll get her out of earshot of everyone, and then I'll take out the book that I had found in the library under the stone, and say, I don't know what you saw in those many lives, but this is not what I want. I'm not doing this to hurt people.
She looks, reads. Okay. This was one place the threads led. One possibility of what you have decided to do. From what I saw, whether this is what happens or not, it would be what you do, Warden.
I don't want to be a king. I don't want Vasselheim to be ruled by undead, but I want them to help people. So I will every step of the way fight this, and I hope this is not what you want.
It's not. It's not what I want. I mean, it's not. I just...
What do you want?
Else. I don't know. For the longest time, I just wanted to fit in, and then I wasn't good at. I couldn't make anything happen until I read some books that were locked up. She kind of looks down. I think right now I want to pay the woman who gave me the key to the hidden library. She made me able to understand things, to feel right about things.
That someone in Vasselheim?
Yeah, at the time. She told me that she told me that I would meet you. And that you would be in need of an army. And the land that you would take me, I was to figure out a way to give you one. Once I've just about done. And then give it to you. How to take the dead outside of Vasselheim and give them to you.
So you knew all along?
Not quite. I realize now she put some memory thing on me.
Probably.
When I was, that one night, when I made that enchantment so we could switch places. And she kind of gets red in the face. And I was touching your skin. That's when it all started to come back. In bits. So I wasn't hiding anything, I promise.
No, I get it. And it may take time for you to figure out what you want, but I don't think that's going to happen in Vasselheim. I don't think you're ever going to fit in with those people. I think you need to find yourself where you can fit in with everyone else.
Yeah. And I know that can take a long time, and there's ways to make sure that you have a long time, right?
As in magic?
She smiles. Yeah. There's a lot of things you can do.
Fair enough.
But I also want to help you, Warden. I want to help whatever it is. You have this vision for Vasselheim, and I'm being more willing to help, but the more the people they help, maybe the more they'll see and the more they'll accept. So if you think, I guess I'm saying that just because I fulfill my thing to her when I give you your army, doesn't mean I have to go.
I appreciate that. I hope you can find your place with us, because you're more than welcome with the Rasgard, and I'll give her a hug and head back to the rest of the group.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. Anything else? Something else? What would we like to do?
I think the next step is to get Shiny's Faygate material, which is where do we? Yes, Whitestone.
So get the Faygate materials and let the Chamber of Whitestone know about the land, the reborn lands.
And maybe tell them that they can maybe make a treaty with them.
Yeah.
Yes, open trade, things like that. Do we have anything from Whitestone? Didn't she give you something, Shiny?
Yeah, she gave me
There too.
what?
I can get us there if we need.
Oh, that's right. You have we have that shop there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, lead the way, Nagomia.
Okay.
Oh, right. Vorgol, are you coming with?
Probably not.
I think our I don't want to say minister. I think our one of our captains of defense should stay here and coordinate defense.
Fair,
While
fair.
we're out on diplomatic out. I don't know. Just stay here. Again.
I
Something
think
tells-
Vorgol should not go
something-
to the place that where the people that killed him originally live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Something
just
tells me
thinking.
Above
Not-
table? Yeah.
not welcome in Teldor.
I was just thinking that would be so fun, but
No,
alright.
Especially in Whitestone.
The Rasgard already brought Silas there once. We're not bringing Vorgol
Yeah.
back.
We don't need
We picked
that.
on this town twice. I'm not doing twice in a row.
Alright, Whitestone we go.
Okay. Naomi takes her with his hands and grabs Thorna's hand. All right, to Trinkets Cafe. We pop up into Trinkets Cafe.
Oh my. Right. So, as it's a bustling day, and coffee and your deal with the Slayer's Bake is all there. So the baker's steak. I don't know why my brain just totally blanked on that.
The Slayer's
Slayer's cake.
Slayer's cake. That's it is. I'm like, what? Like nothing's sounding right. Slayer's cake and some of the things are there, including these little buns and stuff, and they all there's a little bit of a shock for a moment, but oh, the owners, everyone, those who have brought this delicious coffee here, and there's hey.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you guys own a coffee shop?
We own a chain of them.
Okay.
They also do weddings.
And matchmaking.
Oh, we need to get insurance for the one in Vasselheim quickly.
That is a good point, Laren. That's a very good point.
Very good point.
Technically, if we know it's happening and
Would,
we
yeah, that'll be
commit
insurance fraud.
It's in a very safe place.
It's in
You-
the butt of a Titan.
You were thinking about full-on siege of a holy city, and you're worried about insurance fraud.
listen,
Funny. Trying to from goes, ooh. Wow. And not really thinking, like, because she's so used to all of you, she starts saying out loud a little loudly. There's some really cool necromancy that I think was here once.
Yep, Freda, there was.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is really cool. The energy feels so nice. We were like, what?
Larry,
Hmm?
we have to control her a little.
Oh,
We can't let her summon undead in this town.
that is
At
right,
all.
Serena, we need to have a talk. Maybe I'll cast seeming on you and your little puppies. How about that?
Oh, wait, well, I can put him in the bag too.
That is right. Maybe keep one out so you look friendly.
Okay. Do you guys see me on them?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Look like a normal dog.
Yeah, do it really quickly as people like one in the. She goes, nope, I'm a perfectly regular fluffy dog. See, as he pats it, his on the fur.
Awesome.
Okay. She goes, I see what you mean. And she casts a spell, and they all just blank. She goes, hi, everyone. Oh, the owners! Fixed it.
Good job, Freda. That's exactly what we want to do here. Yep. Coffee on the house today. You're all welcome.
Whispers to Larry, I just learned that one.
That is nice. Should use that more often when we travel to different towns.
It only works for like a minute. We just made it.
Alanthor
Only goes
stows
back a minute
Morath.
behind me.
Alanthor stows Morath, Scepter of the Soul Vortex, just away. Just
Would you see me down a
the bag of
Lanthor?
just in the bag of holding. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, we should probably put the seeming on you too, huh?
Yeah, I look perfectly alive without all the necromantic sigils on my skin. Very alive, very alive.
Yeah. A ghost and a reborn.
It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to get kicked out.
Yeah, no, we're fine. We're diplomats now.
Just imagine when we mentioned to them we are diplomats from an undead nation.
Okay, let's go find Percival and Lady Vixalia.
Shini's in
Actually-
the shop, explaining to the baker how to make basically an almond butter Reese cup.
Got it. Yeah. All right, almond flavored Reese cup, butter flavored, armor butter flavored.
Yes.
Okay, almond butter, Reese, and buttered chocolate, dark cacao. Okay, we'll try it.
Oh, it'll be a hit. Trust me. Oh, yeah. Lady Vixalia, let's go.
I do ascending to Lady Vixalia as we head to the castle to let them know we are on our way. With a friend that the guard should not point their weapons at, because he might look a little undeadish.
Very good. So, oh, all of you again. Well, then, fine command, darlings. And just don't give anyone a reason to skewer you.
She's totally excited to see us, everybody. She's been waiting the whole time, just jumping with joy.
Awesome.
It's good to know. I'd hate to go somewhere where I am not wanted.
All right. In that case, you're shown to the great castle, and Lorena kind of keeps her cool, but like every once in a while picks up some dirt and goes, "Whoa, something really cool is underneath here." We're still wearing. Seriously.
We could maybe sneak down there sometime.
So I can see you just kind of keep looking down every once in a while, like, whoa.
Maybe you do the sneaking after we've obtained the materials I need.
Oh,
And
that's
established
right.
our alliance.
Oh, that is right. So much trouble. I shouldn't be the one to be here, really. The dragon would have done so much better.
You all the one who brought a necromancer here.
A necromancer and
Yes.
Because there's little things as you walk by the grandson tree, she kind of stares at the branches and goes, whoa. She's looking at something entirely different.
Shiny will give the Sun Tree a pat because the last time I was here, they had a nice conversation. And then head on up.
All right. In that case, you are brought up there, and you see Lady Vexalia in kind of grand robe, sitting, and next to her is a humongous bear. There's two guards outside. Goes, well, I've heard a few reports. I am assuming you've been successful.
Well, the Deadlands, well, now no longer the Deadlands are no longer a threat. That is exactly what you sent us to achieve.
Yes. So explain to me. And you don't have to necessarily do it in character if you don't want to, because I know we've said it a few times now.
Alanthor introduces himself and assists in the explanation.
Gotcha. I see. A new nation. That will make things more complicated. This will not be easy. I doubt that Vasselheim will find itself wanting to be allied with any country that would ally themselves. This could turn into a bigger problem than you think.
Well, we have to pivot from one big problem into a more manageable snafu.
I'm afraid I can't recommend the Council of Todore ally with this new land. At least not yet. Too many problems. We'll have to give this some time.
Of course.
Well, at the... Oh, go ahead.
Continue.
Go ahead, Shiny.
Oh, well, at the very least, the potential threat of the Deadlands is no more. They are preoccupied with their own reconstruction.
Of course. And as promised, we have gathered. We have elements of residuum, white stone, and everything else you would need, at least from what our employees and mages tell us. We'd be glad to have it. And I have to say, this will assist you, but we are hoping, after giving much talk, we also wanted to make our support known to the Fey Kingdom, Shinryu, and entrust you with a gift. In addition to what we are giving you, it will aid in what you need to do, but should prove also useful for other things. And she brings out, you see a table made of residuum, this green glass.
Ooh. It is absolutely gorgeous, Lady Vixalia. I am honored by your gift.
This, when used in... Because this, according to what Percy says anyway, helps the enchanting of objects. Make it in much quicker.
I'm sure there are many things that we could use this for. Your gift is well received. And I, likewise, will have a gift brought here to seal our newfound alliance. Tell me, have you ever seen a unicorn in person?
Yes, unfortunately. It has happened. We definitely didn't shoot at it.
Well, this is even better than a unicorn.
Oh, good.
But it will stay a surprise until it arrives.
Well, that is settled. I will keep this. I will bring this discussion of, well, the new lands to our council, but sounds like that area of the world will be in even more turmoil than before. But like you said, the threat is done, and what it represents, that it was a good job.
I do have one request, and it's not really for me, it's for our friend over here. And she kind of motions to Threna very quickly. She is a follower of the Raven Queen, and she heard of where he once fought one of his famous battles underneath this town, and she was very much hoping to possibly see it.
It's not. Give me a persuasion check.
I take level exhaustion and I pass this. It's for Threna.
Anything for Threna?
Lily looks a little tired, but she just smiles and gives her a wink. The Vexalia wink.
Yeah, she goes, you're good at winking.
Learn from the best, right?
Very well. We'll arrange for an escort to bring her down there.
Thank you.
Those. And my friend Laren? Sure. See, I'm looking out for you.
Thank you, Zerna.
Both your heads, you hear, you guys better not get me kicked out of this town. But you're welcome.
We will not try to summon the one-eyed god. How about that?
Guess not today.
Very good. All right, then. So what is next for the crew here?
She's gonna she gave us the supplies to create the gates now, right?
Yep, she gave you the residuum. Now
Yeah.
I think we have to go find a way to create them, right?
Well, we have a device, but we needed the residuum to power it.
Yeah, I was about to ask if we could take like maybe a couple weeks downtime to figure that out. I don't know where
Yeah.
you want the portal, but like, you know, just set it up.
Yeah, I know we do have like the temple up in like next to the Blooming Grove. If you still want to use that.
Yeah, I think that's the best place. It's positioned far enough away from the dynasty, from the empire, to be safe, but close enough for folks to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, after that, we have a couple options. I don't know what if you want to do.
What arc would we like to jump into the next? The Vasselheim arc? The Shadow Bay arc? Or wrap up some of the smaller missions?
Is killing King Dwendal still on the table?
I think that's the Fey arc where we go
Yeah.
and murder the king.
Oh, sorry, that was Shiny asking that out loud.
I think that's gonna be like a little bit into us like developing, our forces within the Reborn Land. So I'm game for either Vasselheim or I'm looking at our list. It's Vasselheim, Sardior, or smaller stuff.
Can we do Vasselheim?
That'd be cool, Vasselheim.
It's a fire asking because I really want a siege on Vasselheim. Holy city.
A siege would be really fun.
Technically, that's where also Vexalia said the complication lies with Vasselheim.
That is true.
So we need to resolve that complication.
Looking at
Ooh,
Warden.
what if like a contingent from the Reborn Lands comes to help Vasselheim?
Yeah, we
Then-
stage it.
Yes.
Stage the whole thing.
That would probably work. I think it has to get pretty bad at Vasselheim. But I thought the goal was to have it outside of Vasselheim, so they'd have to leave their walls.
Yeah. Plus, if they see any of us involved in it, and Laren and Elanther are big people with the new lands, like that could be instant fishiness.
I don't understand. We look so innocent.
There are illusions, ways, you know.
I mean, at
Yeah.
the very least, we need to go to Vasselheim and try to explain that they're not
Yeah.
savage undead.
And then you can challenge Earthbreaker Groom.
Yeah, top on our list.
Alright.
Okay. Is that a consensus of Vasselheim?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so important. Is Surrender using Azrael's heart for the Deadlands? And are you going to get her a new heart?
Can I go murder someone in the downtime?
What?
You didn't
Alright.
hear that.
Let's do this then. I think as we come into next session, let's do about 6 weeks of downtime.
Cool.
Just because it sounds like there's maybe a few small projects that people want to maybe do, other than killing someone to further on
Crime is literally a downtime activity, people.
It really is. I mean, you can
My God.
listen. This campaign is just this campaign. Whatever's
Yeah.
gonna go on. It's one of those. That's all right then. Shiny, I linked you the way that that residuum slate works.
Oh, awesome. And also, I'm trying to figure out what I want to. Shiny's going to ask Nilumi to send a sending back to Mars to have them find some kind of really beautiful fey creature that could be like a pal for Trinket.
Nice. So you have to think through that at the downtime. With that,
I sent it to Peaches.
No.
Yep, you're
Yep,
welcome.
it's done. Peaches has got it.